watching the musicians as they tune their strings. Grand piano, he's the standard. Hear him as he rings. When we all get tuned together, I know we're bound to feel better. Watching the musicians as they tune up their strings. Life is an orchestra, each plays his own part. Feminine hymn of the violin bows the tone to mark the start. Birds play their beaks like flutes. Elephants trumpet their trunks and toot. Watching the musicians as they tune up their strings. Precipitation punctuates its presence in the dark. Lightning flashing, cymbals crashing, bass drum from a spark. When we all get tuned together, I know we're bound to feel better. Watching the musicians as they tune up their strings. At the debate, opponents irate pound on the podium. Onlookers polarized, we hear their angry cries, a public forum. When we all get tuned together, I know we're bound to feel better. Watching the musicians as they tune up their strings. Bang went the gavel in the courtroom of the fair. Head in his hands, the defendant at the floor did stare. When we all get tuned together, I know we're bound to feel better. Watching the musicians as they tune up their strings. Tommy saunters home from school. Cold dark house, oh it's such a drag. But Mama be home by 6:30 with Mac dinner in a bag. When we all get tuned together, I know we're bound to feel better. Watching the musicians as they tune up their strings. Peggy Sue conceives a child. Oops, it was not planned. It never shocked her, for there's a doctor with a deadly healing hand. When we all get tuned together, I know we're bound to feel better. Watching the musicians as they tune up their strings. Almighty, he's the great conductor. A 4-season pattern he waves. His music can be heard on the hills and down in the caves. In the end you play a lonely solo. Could be glory or an end to our ego. Watching the musicians as they tune up their strings. Watching the musicians as they tune up their strings. A little edgy. I'm surprised I got a clap out of that one. Tonight we've been talking about everything, from works of the spirit to the sympathetic chords that ring. We could be up all night to make things right, singing songs and philosophizing. I must get some rest, must be at my best, pounding nails when the sun is rising. Wonder why the morning sun comes so soon. Seems like minutes ago I was banging out at the moon. Gotta go to work today, must find my way to pretend I'm ready and able. When the work is done, baby, you know I'll run like a plow horse back to the stable. Early in the morning, I need a jump start. All the world, the stage, must go play my part. Could use a shot of caffeine from that coffee bean to get that mixture right. My chemistry does not agree with what I did last night. Tonight we've been talking about everything, from works of the spirit to the sympathetic chords they ring.